tour video. Thank you for clicking in. This is my second home tour video. You guys, literally my first video. I don't even know where I got the guts from, but I literally posted my house and I didn't have any furniture. I had no bed, I had no carpet. Yeah, it was really that bad. But I was just excited to have my own place. I'm glad God blessed me and I was able to add some furniture. And I was so excited to add my personality into my home. There are a lot of different ideas that I've added. There are a lot of DIY projects that I've done myself, and I am just excited to show you. Welcome to my room. It's just one room with a bathroom, no toilet, but just a bathroom inside. So that's the doorway. I just have one door, of course, and I literally didn't have those curtains. I was using bed sheets because I was tired of waiting for the time where I would get money to buy a proper curtain like this other one. So I just decided one day let me sew this curtain myself. I also didn't have this carpet, something that I added later on. I didn't have that doormat. Then down here we have the flower pot, which I made by myself. Like I turned my dustbin into a flower pot, and this is it. This is what we came up with. I was like, why should I have a dustbin and keep that inside? Why don't I always take it out? So I turned my dustbin into a flower pot. Yeah, and then I went to a carpenter to make for me that simple stand. Like the flowers collect so much dust, you guys. I literally have to dust this every time, like every day almost. This side is the kitchen. Thank God I have a sink. That's one of my favorite things in this house. However, there is no water, so that is the downside to it. Anyway, yeah, this is like my storage place. I don't know how to call it, a cabin. Yep, I don't have a cabin, of course, but this is what I use to keep my stuff. You guys, I scratched it a little bit because I was trying to make it like have that color of natural wood. You can see this other side. Let me show you a minute. See, I scratched it perfectly, but I don't know, I got lazy down the road and I just left it, and yet it's supposed to be all through. When I get time, I'll finish it up because I don't like this kind. I don't like this kind of wood. It's so like vintage. Then another upgrade, I made that, sorry about the sun, I made that side flower. I made it out of some packaging material, and I cut those flowers from my mirror, from the flowers that I hung around my mirror, so that I could add on this other component to my house. But I don't know why there are insects. The insects that like settling on it. Oh, it adds more life into my kitchen, though it looks to be a little slanting. And yeah, that's my kitchen, just for drinking water. What else do you have to see? Oh, down here also. See, everything down here was open. Like, check it out. So see my charcoal stove and other things. So down there is a very good storage, but it used to be open, and I decided to cut my curtain from the bathroom side because it was short. So I cut it into two and sewed it and put it here. These other strings are not supposed to be showing. I don't know. Yeah, that's a daily struggle because I don't have the cabin doors, so I just had to improvise because this is not my permanent house. Like it covers all the clutter that is down there, which is a good thing. Which is a good thing, and there looks more organized with it. My house, I only have the Achom side and of course the kitchen part and my bed. I didn't bother to think about sitting room because my aim of moving out of my parents' house was to have more time for art, not to entertain people. I don't know if that makes sense. Yes, so this is where I work from. One of the reasons I put this cloth, okay, why is this thing here? This thing actually fell from my bulb. Like my bulb is literally just naked. This is supposed to be there like that. So I don't know. And I'm short and I can't fit up there. I don't know when I'll fix it. But anyway, this cloth, I also bought this cloth recently because like I needed to have this feeling of okay, my workplace is closed. Now I am on my bedside, or now I'm in my kitchen. Yes, just like the feeling of you leaving your workplace, then go home. So for me, what I do is use this cloth and cover up my workplace, which comes in really, really, really handy. Like it psychologically tells you that, yeah, you're done with this side, so concentrate on this side. And it comes in handy, especially when like I have an art piece that I've not finished and it's literally on my mind. I just cover it and maybe watch a movie, do other things, and get back to it later. These bottles that I make them for sale. Yes, I do make them for sale. This is my favorite. Yeah, that's my favorite bottle. I don't think I would sell it unless someone orders and I make it again. These ones are also being made. Like literally, this table is disorganized. If I'm to open that cloth, like every messy, I don't know. Yes, and these are the art pieces that I'm working on. Yes, guys, I'm into abstract art, and that's one of the things that I'm giving my time to because I don't want to follow the whim of the common, portrait art that Africans love. It's not my style, and I have a lot more to offer than just doing portraits for people. Like, that is, it's boring, sorry to say, but it's quite boring. Like, what are pictures for, you know? So those are the art pieces that I am making, and honestly, my target audience, most of them are abroad, but I'll get to them. The good thing we have internet, so I'll get to them. And I've got quite some Ugandans who actually understand this kind of art, but it's a very few, like a very, very few people. Now we on to this other side. Like I said, I don't have a sitting room, but at least I have some tables and I have my flower that I made myself. Have a great look at it. Oh my god. Yep. Then my mirror that I designed, and I drew this design for my carpenter and gave it to him to make. These are the flowers that I plucked some so that I could make the other thing, the side flower. And I like the natural look of this mirror. Like everything just flows. The natural look of the legs of the, are they called legs or stands? Someone told me they're not called legs. The stands of the tables, like, and the difference between this. Sorry, there's some dust here, but the difference between the shade of wood on top and the shade of wood on the legs, like that, literally makes a difference. And having two of them brings out the design better, I think. One of the things I feel is misplaced in my house is that side drawer. Like the color literally does not match anything else. Like it's misplaced according to the aesthetic look that I was trying to bring into my house. It's not cool. It doesn't match. It doesn't match. Like it's kind of off. And it's one of the things that I made when I was still at home. I just ordered and kept it in my bedroom at home so that I could, you know, so that when it's time to move, I just move with it. But reaching here and starting to realize the kind of style that I like, it's not something for me. And yes, I kind of have to find a way to change the design. Maybe paint it or something. Yeah. Subscribe if you love such content. Like I will have to redesign it sometime and I am sure I'll record the whole process. In here I keep, oh my god, this is so disorganized. Let me just close it back. Yeah. So in here I keep electronics stuff, and it gives a good, it's a good storage for things. Yeah, but I have to redesign it. Honestly, I have to redesign it. I don't know what I will do, but I know that I will do something. Like this crazy head of mine has so many ideas, and I can't fail to match it with the other things in my house. Up there, that is the most unsexiest part of my house. I don't like that I have to put stuff there. The disorganized upper area. Oh my god, you guys, this is my favorite, one of my favorite things in my house. Like that, it's a watch clock. or at least that's what I think it's called. Like, look at that wood texture, that aesthetic wood, natural look. I don't even know how to call it, guys. I'm not an interior designer. I'm just an enthusiast who didn't even study art. Like, I love everything about it. However, guys, this thing can make noise at night. Like, the sound of the clock is literally like on your ears, you know? Yes, but it's really one of the favorite things. Like, really, really, really one of the favorite things for me. It's my bed. Yep. That's my bed that I designed. I wanted those squares. I actually wanted them smaller, but you know what you order for is not what you get with the carpenters that we have here. And I had to go with what I got because, well, maybe the money that I gave in was little, but I love the wood color look. I actually I'm planning to add on some kind of tint, like to make that a little darker. But there are other elements that I really want to add on the bed. Literally started when I was sleeping down, guys. One thing I can tell you is just start with what you have. The rest will come in handy later. Okay, the bed is quite messy. I've been on it, so and I didn't want to pretend that I'm making it neat. What? My house is not always looking as perfect as you're seeing it now. There's this carpet that I don't know why I put it there, but I just put it there. Then there's also this other carpet that I put here. Then on your way to the bathroom, okay, this is my laundry basket. It's a long pillowcase that I made into my laundry basket. Like, it saves space, and it's very easy to squeeze somewhere based on the fact that I don't have space. So another art piece, my bag, like all that clutter up there just kills me, but I have nothing to do. This curtain, I bought a longer curtain. Let me untie for you. I used to have a short one. Like, I used to have a short curtain, like the curtain that I had was ending here. That turquoise curtain that I used to put as a cabin down there in my kitchen. So at least this is quite long. So in my bathroom, what did I add? I put in some clothes. I don't really have much storage to keep my clothes. I bought this. This is where I keep my toothbrushes, lipstick, because I always used to lose those things. So at least I have where to keep them. It's a very cute thing. I bought this in Dubai actually, and it's not very expensive. Yeah, and I also have water for storage. Water. And that's my bathroom. And we are back to this side. That's how my house looks. Look at the carpet. You guys, if I show you, I'll show you that before. Oh my god, my floor was so ugly. Like, literally, it's something you wouldn't want to look at. So I got this carpet. I love the natural look. Like, I wanted that natural look in my house. So that's why I chose this instead of getting like a dull color or a bright color or a color that confuses it. Since this is a workplace and it's not a sitting room or like luxury place, my home is my workplace. So this is guys, I forgot to mention the floor. Like, if you will see any dirt, like, that's paint. That's just because this is my workplace. Literally, those are like markings of paint. And there is no way my floor can be perfect because this is not an art room. I don't have an art studio yet, so I gotta work with what I have, which is okay because for me, all I needed was a space to do my art. I didn't really care to have a very, very luxurious sitting room. Yeah, even on the tables, sometimes I drop off. Like, I work on these tables sometimes, so I end up dropping some of the paint, things like that. Let me just give you a round view of how my house looks like.